Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life. And let's talk about the market lately, like crypto. You know, there's a lot of crazy things going on lately. And I've been trying to figure out something. So 6 months ago, when Bitcoin would go down, altcoins would go up. And when altcoins were going down, Bitcoin would go up. It was this very teeter-totter action, and it was very predictable. So, but today I'm actually selling some of my crypto, and I'm not selling it today, obviously, because, I put some on the market, but the market has been just, it's fallen down and gone FUD. And so, you can look at like Bitcoin here. These are 6-hour candles, and it just keeps going down and down and down the last couple of days. And so, I hadn't really paid too much attention in the last few weeks. I've been kind of wrapped up in just this misery of I'm getting so sick of all of the ICO scams and how that's really, I believe, very detrimental to the health of crypto altogether. Plus, there's the fact of there's a lot of legitimate ICOs coming out, but it's a mass dilution of our value, because where is that money going to go? So unless there's a whole bunch of new money piling in to these new ICOs, it doesn't. I don't think it's quite working that way. I don't think that there is for these ICOs, the amount that they're raising against the total amount that's in the crypto pool altogether, it's not an equal amount of new money coming in. And so it has to come from somewhere. So it comes from the value of the other coins. And when you just, start spreading all that out, it dilutes all of your coins, the values on all of them. They just start getting diluted. And so we've seen for the past couple months now this decline in values. And, it's really kind of disheartening. There are some reasons for this. One is it's been recently found out about that the mt.gox coins are being sold. And so they had, about 200,000 Bitcoins, something like that. I think that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure of the number. But they've sold off somewhere between a third and a half of them. And they've been trickling them out into the market. But when you think about it, that there's 21 million coins total in the market, and then, or possibly here. I mean, there's so much been lost, and so many people just have held forever. When you take and put 200,000 coins into the market, that's 1%. Is that right? 1% of the total coins in existence for Bitcoin. And the market's very delicate. It's very reactionary. So that's one of the things that could be depressing the value of Bitcoin. Also, recently, Google has decided that they are not interested in selling advertising for cryptocurrency. So what does that mean? Well, it means very likely you are not going to see any advertising on this video for a new ICO or for a coin or anything like that. It's just you're not gonna see that anymore. And that's fine by me. I really am. Don't get me wrong. Those advertisements have tended to pay really well, like somewhere on the factor of 4 to 8 times of more than what other advertising is paid on the channel. And some of my very popular Bitcoin videos, they made $1,000 or $2 in advertising. And, so I'm very pleased about that. But that's changed now. Has it stopped me from making videos? Heck no. So, whether I do this stuff, whether I make money on it or not, because I enjoy it, I find it fascinating. And So, and I enjoy sharing it with you, and maybe just sharing those few little things that you didn't know about cryptocurrency, and you can learn something new. Hey, you know? So anyway, so we got mt.gox coins being sold. We've got the deletion, for lack of better terms, that Google is no longer going to be supporting cryptocurrency ads, and I don't, you know, I just think about that, and I think that's good for all of this because. Well, there's a couple of things that happen. One is I keep getting people to me daily, ICOs to me daily, asking me to do videos for them. I've done a couple, and I've been very upfront whenever it's a paid review. But the fact is that, so that if they have money to spend, I guess that means that they might offer me more. I don't know. But I've been turning down most all of the offers, and many of them I've scared them away because really, when I do these, I'm like, if you've got dirt that you're trying to hide with this, or there's anything scammy about this at all, I'm going to point that out. So if you're afraid of people knowing that, then don't engage with me to review your coin. Simply. I'm not interested after Zook. I am not interested at all in promoting anything that could possibly be a scam. And so anyway, where are we going with the cryptocurrencies? Yeah, gosh, it's really getting hard to say. I used to have this really big optimism about Bitcoin going up and up and up and up and up. And it may still very well go up. But my attitudes have changed over the last 6 months. I'm a little bit more jaded on things. I'm a little bit more cautious. And, my holdings right now, I'm still up in the market, overall. But I'm not up like it was when Bitcoin was 15, 20 grand. But hindsight's 2020. We all should have sold then. That, by the way, is when the mt.gox trustee started selling. Is when it was at that high. So, today we've got a lot of stuff out there, and I'm so disappointed in all the crap. So when you find something that has a really good purpose, really look at that and consider supporting that rather than everything that says, Flash, I'm going to make you money. There's also another thing that's happening in the marketplace, which many of you don't even realize. Are you a programmer? If you are, have you thought about learning blockchain to be like a blockchain engineer? And the reason I say that is because it looks like that there's a order of 10 to 20 times as many open positions for blockchain engineers as there is for other stuff, for the amount of people who can actually do this. And so I met Jason King last night, and he's been around a long time in cryptocurrency world. And he has founded the Academy of Blockchain, where they're actually a accredited university to where you can get a degree in blockchain. And he had some really interesting numbers on that about how the demand is so high for blockchain engineers, and there are so few of them because many of the blockchain engineers that are out there, they have launched their own coins, and they are very successfully doing that. Why would they want to work for somebody else? He talked about the wages for blockchain engineers, junior level, like over $100,000 annually, and going all the way up to the top end that some of the top people are in the $5 million range annually. That's as an employee. Holy cow. But at the same time, when that company is making $30 million a year off of their blockchain technology and they're paying their top engineer who's designing it all, making sure all this stuff works right, $5 million a year, what does it matter? To them, it's a fine business transaction. And, so there's a few blockchain engineers out there that are getting really rich right now, huh? So it's very, very interesting. And they are, he talked about how, it's really a difficult thing to catch up on. And so there's huge opportunity if you're a programmer out there right now to get into blockchain and to really up your game. Now, I think this stuff's hard to figure out. I don't think that just anybody can do it. And so, and that's part of the reason why there is a lack of people. But something to consider. When you are looking at an ICO, when you are considering investing in a brand new coin, there's something really that I learned that is really, really important. Who is their blockchain engineer? If they don't have a blockchain engineer, how is it that they're doing this? And so are they just copying someone else, just doing a fork off another coin and just hoping to manage that and run that? Or are they really innovating and being a new technology and really taking things to the next level? I think that a very good measurement of whether or not to put money in on an ICO is whether or not they have a seasoned blockchain engineer on their team. If they don't, to me, that is now a red flag. It doesn't mean that they're out, but it means that they may not have the technological competence to really affect change and to be a shining star in the market. And if they can't do that, then they're, are they going to be really successful? How is that going to work out? How is that going to work out for you and your money? See? You see where this is going? I think that it's a very important factor. And according to Jason King, he was saying that there's like 18 giant projects out there for every one blockchain engineer, and that that it is totally unsustainable, and that's part of why there are so many scams out here and everything. And those scams, God, they're really pissing me off because they're hurting everybody. And that's not okay with me. I am not okay with that. So anyway, if you find a really good ICO or coin that's really making a difference, that is something that I should know about, please do contact me. My contact information is in the description, or leave a comment. And I'd love to take a look at it. I think that there is so much noise to wade through to get to these little gems. And it takes more than just me looking around, because there's so much noise out there. I can't filter all of it, but I can evaluate possibly what is something that's good and what's something that's not. So thank you for watching. Leave your comments and do subscribe. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.